Can you speak on that? Mind speak on it?
Sure.
Like you said, it was your son. He died because of your.
He was targeted because he's my son.
He
was working on his EP. I bought Philadelphia for him, so he didn't have to sign to a company because I knew what it was going to do. He interned at Rock Nation, and they approached him to sacrifice me. He got caught up in a case. He went into the system.
Hey y'all, so I'm doing my makeup and listening to this interview with Jaguar White. I said White, right? And what's this little podcast she be on? With that blue couch?
I saw his death when he was 19.
I had a little couch, but I want to try little interviews, listening, seeing what's popping.
And it happened anyway. And see, that's when I knew that Kanye's mom.
Okay.
Kanye would have never wanted Donda dead. Not even by natural causes. I was happy when he finally accepted it. Because they sacrifice your loved ones, whether you agree or not. See, sometimes you agree, and they put you in position, you know? But sometimes you disagree. And they take them anyway to show you what the harm is.
Let's start off with my eyebrows.
You know, it's... Giovanni... His death is why I do what I do.
Sure,
that's what I want to ask, Jack.
Panty out. Shoving up my panty out.
At the time that happened, do you feel if he was still with us today, that this crusade you're on?
He's with us right now.
Exactly.
He's walking with me on this every step of the way. I don't understand why people rely on science to disprove God, but won't believe it when they have the evidence in their face. Energy does not die.
Pointy.
It doesn't dissipate.
The pointiest of the points.
Transfers. We don't lose anyone. We lose access to them physically. But spiritually, they're still here. They're still around. See, we don't want to believe in spirituality because spirituality holds us accountable for our choices. We were talking about this a little earlier.
Right.
About how the devil tricked everybody into believing that he wasn't real so they wouldn't realize they were being possessed by him. See, if it was all you chose it, then there's no one else to blame but me. But you remember there used to be an old saying, the devil made me do it. The devil made me do it. We don't hear people say that anymore.
Right.
No, we just hear mental health. Mental health.
Yeah.
Mental health. Mental health. Why is it that we live in a spiritual realm filled with nothing but pure magic created by God and we don't want to acknowledge it?
Wow.
Why do we not believe that demon possession is real?
Okay, I think that was a little on point with the point.
Jermaine Dupri said something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He said the reason that R&B isn't as powerful as it is anymore is because children are going to church.
Yeah.
What is it about the transfer from the spiritual to the secular that would do you believe that's what made R&B so powerful?
Understand this. Rhythm and blues was a combination of gospel and soul music.
Sharpen my pencil
Soul
somewhere.
music has always been around in one form or another. It's just evolved throughout the years. And you got gospel, rhythm and blues. That's what put that together. That's why they made such a big stink about the Ray Charles incorporating gospel sounds into secular music. Because they wanted people to separate the two. This is deep and this is good. The truth is none of that's
trying to get it crispy like this.
There is no bad, there is no good. There is what is and there is what is not. And that's that. But when you take the spirit that comes from that, and see, in church they preach love.
Trying to make sure they line up, yo.
They preach love. And God is love. The love that we experience, everything that we do, all of that is just a derivative from the endorphins that come from the relationship with God. It's all there. When you go and you sit in a place and you hear a song sung and it quickens you in your soul and you feel stirred up, how the hell can just a sound coming out of a mouth create all of that? That's God. So when you take God out of society, all you're left with are emotions, impulses, instincts. And that's what we got. Right. In music. He's absolutely right. If you take God, God's love out of something, all you're stuck with is the rudimentary, the sludge, Gollum running around. I'm not precious. You know, that's what you got.
And now, Jack, you spoke on Chris Morgan saying that you used to be in this world, of the sex worker world, and you've seen kind of the depravity that the human mind can go to.
You want to know one of the reasons why I was able to put myself in position to get the deal that I got?
Yeah.
Because of my sex work.
I did kind of okay with this one.
See, I had just enough dirt on the right person to get me past Hank Shockley, who was blocking me to protect Mary J. Blige's very fragile image.
So let me ask.
Listen to me.
Please.
Prostitute and actress meant the same thing in 1865. If you were called an actress, that meant you were a prostitute. See, it's the evolution of.
Yeah.
Look at Young Miami. Look at that girl. Diddy brought me to my womanhood. Diddy, and I just said, baby, you need to work this out. You need to figure this out. Has everyone now that she's being named in these lawsuits now figured out that this is an acting ass liar?
Yeah, I'm still
Drea Kelly talking.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on her saying, I like to get peed on and,
And that's supposed to be normal.
Yeah, to normalize it for the world, at least. I'm like, damn, keep that.
The funny thing is, the 13-year-old girl who R. Kelly peed in her face on that video after having, statutory, whatever he had.
All right.
Think about that. That was glorified.
Let's see.
Correct.
That video was everywhere. And now we got girls saying, oh, I love it when he pees on me. So, do you see the evolution?
Yeah, that video the DVD was being sold. Like,
first time I saw it was in a music studio.
Damn.
Like every other industry porn. First time I saw Paris Hilton's tape Night in Paris was in his studio. The first time I saw Mary J. Blige being gang raped on camera at Death Row.
Finish my brows.
After hours was in the studio. Why would all of this illicit be in a place where music is supposed to be being created, energy? Why would all of that be happening? Why would these things be hitting there before they make it out there to the world? If it wasn't working hand in hand to begin with.
Now, there's a viral video going around where Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre are sitting there, and they're on TRL, and Dr. Dre's like, hey...
I don't know why ain't nobody talking about when Carson Daly went to them Diddy parties. Because Carson Daly did go to them Diddy parties. No different than Ashton Kutcher.
Damn. Okay.
No different than Hype Williams. Why don't nobody want to talk about Hype Williams? Usually if I send a shout out at somebody, people start really kicking things up. But it's almost as if Hype is like living under some wheat germ grass or some under Russell Simmons' ass in Bali. Why can't, is it time to put Hype Williams on a milk cart?
Melissa Ford just did an interview talking about how Hype Williams brought her out. Now, mind you, she's a video vixen, and it seems like the girls that used to be part of the music videos have stories to tell.
They should.
And
They're all sex workers. And if they weren't, they felt like it when they went home. I don't think you'll ever hear about a woman saying that she was assaulted. His thing was turning straight men gay. That was
That's
his thing.
crazy.
Where's Hype? What's his last film project?
Belly?
Yeah, DMX was a star in that.
Facts. Facts. So, Jan, my question to you is, and again, we're just talking the psychology of a man.
What if the entertainment industry is nothing but a cover for a worldwide sex ring?
You know, because we was talking about this the other day, and I asked you, what is the music industry? I said, what is the birthplace of it? And you told me how it started with the Italians and the Jews.
And the Jews, yeah.
Can you just get, for people who don't know, like, because
when
I always thought black people started music, just me.
Well, the thing is we were the culture. The Jews and the Italians monetized it and started setting prices. That's why Clarence Avant was so important to the black community in entertainment. Because he was the go-between for the talent to the powers that be. He understood what their objective was, and he knew what his people needed, and he created that balance, which is why Clive Davis hated him so much. See, people don't want to... Did y'all see when they interviewed Dapper Dan about Diddy?
You see that?
I haven't seen that one. Please.
They ran into Dapper Dan in Harlem, and they asked him what he thought about what was going on.
You got Dapper Dan, Lieutenant Dan. I hope everybody is safe during that.
Oh, Dapper Dan for this. He said,
Hurricane.
I grew up with his parents. I knew his parents. He said, and what's going on with him has been going on long before him. Now, his father was a government snitch and a bad actor in the criminal world altogether. The woman that they're saying is his mother was a prostitute and a whore. But there's whispers in the streets of Harlem that Diddy's mother isn't alive. Not his biological mother, that woman is his aunt.
Oh, wow.
There are whispers.
Wait a minute.
There are whispers.
Crazy.
Diddy's story is so convoluted, but nobody really likes talking about who he was before he became Puffy. Nobody, like, I would love if I could be granted an interview with him. To interview Diddy now in his most raw state about his life up until the age of 15 only. We gotta learn how to stop making ditties. What made him him? Now, his pedigree comes from rat background. His father was a rat snitch.
I'm trying to fix this little piece.
He turned on Frank Lucas, who was the king of Harlem. And yet, Diddy was able to, siphon off enough of that juice, just enough to get people, but he needed Gene. Think about this. Gene was more of a father figure to Diddy than he was a bodyguard. And Gene was more than a bodyguard. He was an investigator. So when they went separate ways, clearly, he couldn't hold up the act anymore. And that's why I said, when me and Gene sat right here, imagine how much more damage would have been done so much sooner if Gene wasn't there. Diddy was worried about what Gene thought about him. Yeah. He didn't have a father figure. And all the other guys around him, that's why I think they're all, from Pete Rock to all of them, are so shocked and surprised. Because he was not this in front of them. He still cared about what they thought about him, you see? But you get more money and you get more drugs. This is a drug addict. He was arrested with his special little Tusi on it. And he knew he was coming. Why would you have that on you, G? What you was going to bump into the last, you know what I mean?
Yeah, to the last hurrah. To the last hurrah. Oh, wait, Jack. Gene on this couch has said that, that he used to chase Diddy Puffy up the streets. Don't you feel like that in itself will psychologically make a man become a monster? I used to get bullied and picked on.
Not really.
Now I got the money to...
I hear what you're saying, but even still, bullying is one thing.
Yeah.
This nigga is sick.
I don't know.
We're just talking about assault. Somebody was just telling a story the other day. Said they went to a Diddy party and they ended up getting drugged, and when they woke up, they seen him, he was going in on somebody else, and they was like, oh my God, what are you doing? He was like, this was you last night.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah. So, Jay, let me ask you a question. This is just for
You just run around drugging people, socking them in a jaw and popping them in their ass. Like, what is
Damn, combo breaker. Jay, let me ask you the mentality, and again, I just want your psychology behind it. When we talked last time on the virtual, you mentioned who's on tapes and who got tapes out.
Yeah.
The purpose of having a recorded freak off.
Yeah. Let me leave it alone. Let me leave it alone.
For the male, what does that do for the female? Like, some females are cool with it.
I'm gonna leave them alone.
What is the
That's the good as I get.
Let's record
I gotta keep
this
practicing on them drones.
And either rewatch, keep it for sale. Is it evidence? Is it just... Like,
so
what is the mentality behind having
if you can
the
own
visual memory
sexuality, their vulnerability, if you can own that, you have the ability to control and manipulate that person. See, guys start off by saying, "Oh, you sexy, man. I don't want to watch porn. I just want to watch us." See, that's the line.
That's the line.
Would you rather me be watching us than watching a bunch of other? See, the finesse, that fluff.
The finesse is real.
You're so sexy. Do you really want me watching anybody else but you? I could look at you all day. Vanity. See? Make her feel special. Make her feel like she's the only, the object.
I'm gonna do a full coverage today. I didn't do a full coverage.
So her daddy works at Sony, and I need such
I wore makeup yesterday. Oh my God. I wore makeup yesterday and I didn't do a full coverage. Well, not yesterday, the day before.
Does it also work this way for men?
And I don't know if I really like it too
And it's worse
much.
for the men. Women
Or maybe I just
are
couldn't tell.
victims
People
of
were saying that it
sexual
looked cute, so I don't know.
Not men. No man walks in thinking that another man is looking at him like a lollipop. Not a straight man. You are only hip to that you hip to. You know what I mean? Which is why you hear so many people say they went to Diddy parties and they felt like something was off and decided to leave, or they got invited to another room and they decided to go because they felt like it wasn't right, or whatever the case may be. These is literally walking in there, not thinking. Seriously, like, but the thing is, they were still willing to take the chance.
I feel like, to be honest, y'all, I'm listening to this right now as I do my makeup or whatever, and sit on live. I should have recorded it, but this would have been a long video to like edit because I just really want to listen to it and take my time and do my makeup. But I ain't gonna lie, this all for like a distraction from what's really happening in the world right now. Like, we got bigger fish to fry. Like,
matter of fact, we see a lot of.
I'm not saying don't worry about this and get this resolved, because that's shady and that's crazy and it's crazy.
Naomi Campbell is something special for a dinosaur. I'm still trying to figure out how she managed to get Ghislaine in jail and she's still walking around.
Hold that thought. We're gonna come back to Naomi. Real quick, Jerry, I have to ask you. You spoke on R. Kelly. Yeah. His daughter, I believe it might be out by the time this comes out, but his daughter has something to say about her father, a secret that she kept about her father that made her say, "I'll never bring your grandchildren around you," because of something that may have happened that conspired between them two. For her,
basically, she's alleging that her father lost his control with her.
Basically, that's what she's alleging. And again, I don't know where it's going. She hasn't said it, but she's going to say it, I assume. But when you hear stories like that, where obviously this secret has been held since she was a child, and she's a woman now, and she's saying, I didn't want to believe it about my father until it happened to me.
It happened to me.
Like, how many of these stories you feel exist?
Lots. On lots. On lots. Everything that you just said is everything that I experienced in my own family. My sister Lachelle hates me and is working with trans Rena Kibi against me because she's upset that our mother was single when she was born and used to drop her off with our uncle Candyman, who was a child pedophile. And everyone knew it. And my mother kept dropping her off there. And he kept sexually assaulting her. And when I asked my mom why she did something so stupid like that when everyone knew what he was, she said, well, he's my dad's baby brother. And my daddy would have killed him if he did anything to my baby. And I said, you know what? That was, wow. Wow.
Everybody got somebody like that in their family.
Because a predator is a predator. They don't care about their punishment. They just want to get their fix in, see? Like, I know drug addicts who rob drug dealers knowing they're going to come back and hurt them and hit them and shoot them and not care because the drugs are so good and they so numb, they just going to take that beating. They done already got what they wanted. It's an addiction.
That's crazy.
They made again, we just spoke on it last time, they made a whole song, called Uncle Chester, Mama, Mama, Please Don't Leave, because Chester's going to put his hands on me.
Yeah.
Do you feel like society is still turning a blind eye?
Of course they are. They're still letting their children watch TV. If society really gave a shit, they would turn off the televisions. They would take away the phones. Their children's minds, they are being groomed around the clock. All of the stuff that our kids see on the internet and the parental stuff, it's so easy to get around. Your mom puts a parental lock on yours, so then you call a friend, and then you find out, you get another email address and just create another one and lie about your age, and now you're there.
It increases the curiosity. Oh, this is locked. Oh, we're gonna work around it.
Exactly. So if parents are still making their children's victims of the internet, clearly they're not paying attention to the fact that they're setting them up to be groomed. Families are making kids victims. with the shows they watch, the music they listen to, the video games they play. It's a young man that just beheaded his father because he said he was an enemy of the country. Is it true? Could be. Is that boy crazy? Could be. Did he do a good thing? Could be. Well, all of those things could be true at the same time. But why is no one in this country talking about that? There's people just they're losing their minds out here.
Yeah, let me ask you. And you shouted out Zoe Kravitz on Pierce Morgan,
Yes.
Blink Twice movie.
Yeah.
And of course, you gave us a breakdown on our own channel. Go watch that as far as the breakdown of that. But one thing I want to ask you, as far as in the Blink Twice movie, with Channing Tatum's, I don't want to call it his demise, were you satisfied with the ending?
Yes. I would have done the exact same thing she did.
I was going to sleep.
The truth is, in my own way, I have. She already knows that the system is set up to not believe her, to work against her. She already knows she's a black woman and that her word against a white man still means nothing. But if the white man is vouching for her sake, and if she's the one that's influencing what's happening behind the scenes. See, the only way you have a problem with the ending of that movie is if you don't understand power and control.
we would like to see the master.
If you want to keep from getting your strings pulled, you better learn how to pull some strings yourself.
Bars.
And she...
Bars.
all the women that she saved
Bars.
by locking him down. And it cut off the head of that hydra, of that nasty little network of abusers.
So not expose it, but control it.
Yeah. I mean, you can expose, and y'all can look through my life and everything that you've seen happen since we all started working together. What happens with exposures? You make yourself vulnerable to all kinds of attacks, seen and unseen.
Yeah, that's facts.
But what if I had decided to go back with my head held low and said, Sean, I'm willing to play the game, and then found a way to get inside of him and move him around? That's all that happened.
Yeah.
She made sure that her victimizer could never victimize her or anyone else again. So the people that saw that as offensive buy into the belief that this is fair. Let's just be real. How the hell is any of this we're talking about actually happening in real life without the authorities?
I don't like that I put I did my edges first. I don't like that. Now I know why I don't like it. I don't like
it.
it.
The police.
Yeah, but why is it being said that police have been paid off, authorities have been paid off, it's being proven that people are being paid off, and there's no major news story about those police officers being investigated, about those people being arrested, about those people being shut down? Why is qualified immunity creating blanket coverages for perverts in and out of the system? They got hip-hop cops and none of these seen those kids? You got 15 different people in the past 10 years go and do interviews with Vlad, calling themselves hip-hop cops. Y'all saw none of this. And you didn't go and take any of this to the higher-ups? You didn't take it to the commissioner? You didn't take it to the police oversight committee? Why is it just falling on the bad guys? Why isn't it falling on I mean, honestly, if we really take an honest look at all of this that's going on, it's making the American justice system and our police force look totally inept.
I've always believed, because I believe the war on drugs.
Yeah.
It's like big pharma. It's not profitable to stop it. We don't want to stop y'all from selling drugs. We don't want to stop this human trafficking. We want. Yeah, we need.
Let's make it look like we care about the people again.
Right.
And then let's get them to vote for they don't care about the people.
Now you trying to go somewhere. Now you trying to go somewhere.
We can leave it right where I live.
Yeah. Political jack.
No, they don't want me to get political. Because if I get political, a bunch of men are going to walk through that door. They're going to put a black bag over my head, put twisty ties around here. They're going to drag me out of here and tell any of you can say anything, you're dead.
Right. They're like entertainment. That's what they like. That's what they like.
Well, if we're not going to go political.
So I'm gonna try today. I'm gonna try chestnut. I'm gonna put chestnut in the inner, and I'm gonna put walnut on the outer,
Off camera.
just to see how they blend together. See what it's like.
Can you tell the people about your tattoo? I find that very interesting.
My star?
Yes.
It's a cover-up.
What's on the cover? What was before?
It covered up the goat's mask that sat at the top of my spine.
What is that?
It was a Baphomet.
And for the people that don't know what that is, can you explain what that is?
It is a symbol that you are protected by the devil and that you are one of the devil's own. No different than Black China had.
Right. And what made you get this tattoo?
Protection.
Right.
I don't know if I want to put it up there today.
Leave me alone.
So I'm gonna see how this. What's the top with this?
You were protected at the time.
Left alone.
Left alone.
They want you to wear their symbols. People don't understand that all of these things have a much greater meaning.
Oh, hold up. I want to put some right here.
Feel loyalty. They want you to show the rest of the world that you believe in what they believe in. Right? They tag us. Those who refuse to be tagged get persecuted. Those who choose to go along with it and pretend like it doesn't exist.
So, can I ask you, what was your moment of clarity to even want to cover it up? Like, what was that moment of clarity for you to say,
my son's dead body? There is no protection.
Are there any other tattoos that we normally look at and be like, oh, that's cool, but it really has a deeper meaning?
A lot. You have to pay attention to the house they're coming from. You have to pay attention to the way the tags are set up. It was the mask and horns, and then he added the smoke to try to make it look like it was more cartoonish or whatever, but it was what it was. You start etching these things into your skin and your DNA, it becomes a part of you. There is a spiritual aspect to all of this that people aren't recognizing. You know, there's a reason why everyone's wearing so much red these days. There's a reason why all of these checkered themes are coming. These are all Masonic totems and emblems.
If you don't want to engrave your skin, is there anything else that you can do to your body that shows that you're part of this?
Hurt it. Or give it up to be hurt. You know, a lot of people that end up at these wild parties and in these wild ceremonies, because see, everyone's thinking freak off, freak off, freak off. But what you're not thinking is ritualistic human sacrifice.
Right.
Whether or not you're offering up your sexuality or offering up your life force, it's energy, it's transfer. So for Whitney Houston to be unalived in that hotel room, and for him to wait to start the party right as her spirit was completely leaving her.
Wow.
Says a lot. You know,
and Jack, what I was gonna say was, and even in the Chris Morgan interview, he was asking about what happens at these parties. You know, we've seen visual evidence to where, you know, again, Nature Boy is locked up for life, but he himself had visual evidence of him wanting to take advantage of a woman or make love or whatever you want to call it, while other women are dancing in the ritualistic dance around him.
These are all spiritual seances. You got to understand, these are practices that have been around long before they started choreographing society. We're talking about thousands and thousands of years. Things were happening here. It wasn't until the past 500 years that the world has gotten caught up into such wild, like nothing. Oh no, that's not real. That's fake. That's not real.
Programming though, they started giving us
MK Ultra. Cloning. Whether they're cloning consciousness or literally cloning physical body. And now we know they're capable of doing both. You know, we got movies called Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yes. Prepping. They're only prepping our minds for what's.
You got
really
TV shows like The Walking Dead.
Right.
Like, is nobody paying attention to the fact that that show started in Atlanta, in the city of Atlanta, where the CDC is?
Yeah.
And there was a major outbreak. Apparently, it was a vaccine that it mutated, and then it turned everybody into this other stuff. Isn't that how the show started?
That's how it started, yeah. Yeah. Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
They're prepping.
Meanwhile, while we're in Atlanta, part of the reason why we're sick is because when Hurricane Helen hit, because we were there for a hurricane.
Yeah.
We weathered it out before we came back west. But there was a plant not far from the center of town where they just started burning the bleach and emitting the gas.
Yeah.
How does that make sense? Because it literally filled all of the greater Atlanta area.
It literally did.
Why are you doing that? Burning bleach and then emitting the toxic gas.
I don't think they did it on purpose.
Well, did it happen on accident?
It did. It was.
I'm not talking about a forest fire.
Yeah, right.
Why?
Yeah, right.
It was set on fire and they burned it.
Yeah.
They got everybody smoking this shit.
Just check it out, yeah.
That's what you G?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know.
That's why I'm gonna be here, man, because, you know, I just love these conversations. And I have to get your take on it because you vouch for this man so hard.
Ooh.
Usher was here last night, did a great concert. Chris Brown is now about to have a quiet on set type documentary.
So now I'm about to do my lashes. My legs is going to sleep, and I'm sorry about it.
I said, what the? So I said,
need to charge my fan up.
I needed to hear from this. The fact that that's even happening. Give me your take.
I hate the fact that even me advocating for him might bring him more pain. They hate him. And Usher is like, he's the poster boy for booty hole baby oil and butt plugs. Like, it's...
Damn.
and Chris Brown, and they keep trying. They did the same thing to Michael Jackson.
Same way.
It did the same thing. It just kept. For him, it was children, and for Chris, it's you hit Rihanna. You a beat her for the rest of your life.
I need to go get some more lashes. I got some left, but
that you're talented. We don't care that you don't hire lookalikes to come and do your concerts after people paid all that money
I want
to
some.
see you. Like,
I don't know. When I put my, I think I'm gonna get a ponytail next to my hair, y'all. I'm gonna take y'all to the hair salon with me too.
If the documentary
but
show something,
I think I want something a little bit more dramatic because my head's small.
That needs to take into consideration that we live in the age of AI.
I want to put some more lines right here.
And you can make a human being say anything you want them to if you have enough picture frames and if you have enough voice. Like, for instance, honey, do you have that voice clip of Tasha K making that open admission?
Ooh.
Tasha K literally just recently made an open admission online. I want to ask y'all.
If it's real,
My first name.
we had somebody on this couch.
I don't really like putting a black.
And it's not a person of notoriety stature. That
What you call them?
Grabbed their voice of what they did on the couch and had their mouth movement say a PSA. I know this person would never speak on because he sent it to us saying I would have never spoke. What the F is this? So I know. Odell, let's do it. Let's play this for a second. Let's see what it is.
Jaguar Wright was right about that Diddy, and I'm a punk ass forever doubting her. My pussy stank, and that's why my husband left me. Stank so bad. I ran that nigga back to Africa. My smell like elephant nuts, nigga toes, and bat.
And that is listed as Tasha K. Is this labeled that Tasha K? This is Tasha K's words. And for the uninformed individual that says, I'll take it at face value, and they would run with that story because it exists. Not because it's real or fake. It's because it exists.
Anybody who went over there and paid $12 to that fraudulent ass app to watch my son allegedly talk cash money about me and denounce me, that's exactly what the you heard. No, I won't respond. But I still sue my son, AI or real. It don't But at the end of the day, we live in a day and age now where you can literally make a person say and do whatever you want them to. All you need is the right amount of pixels and the right amount of imagery, and you can make anybody say anything. Hey, wait a minute, didn't the DA thank me? The DA, in Diddy's case, thanked me too. Is that him or AI?
So, Jack, there's a saying. There's a saying, and Vlad brought this up right after you came on Piers Morgan. He's saying, of course, these documentaries tend to lead to like arrest.
Yeah.
And there's a saying that if there's smoke, there's fire.
Chris Brown at all costs.
There we go.
Every Chris Brown fan. Like I'm learning the sensational choreography because I got a little special plan. But I love that song, Sensational, with him and Davido. Why is it a #1 blockbuster hit everywhere in the world except for here? Maybe for the same reason that, Rihanna's music is blocked. Have y'all noticed that?
Yeah.
They're blocking her records. Like, if you go and try to add a song to a short, the approved playlist, when you put in search, you can't tag a Rihanna song to any of it. Not on Instagram at all. Why not? Especially anything from the Auntie album. It was her best album. It was the least promoted. It came to mixed. No, it was amazing. But see, Sean Carter doesn't like to be embarrassed in public. And neither does his wife. And there were nothing but embarrassing things all through that album about them.
Okay.
I got a random
Got
question.
my lashes on for the girls.
What are your thoughts on Janet Jackson?
That's a hard one. I love Janet. And I also know that Janet came up in a time where she was trying to find her own independence and trying to find her own voice. And she wasn't going to let her daddy do to her what he did to her brother Michael. Janet is strong, she's smart, and she's fierce. And she's loyal. Okay. She's a Taurus. You know, her birthday is May 19th. She's a Taurus. But the fact that her bisexuality is still being hidden. The fact that the real reason behind her relationship with Jermaine Dupri is still so elusive. You know, why she left Jermaine Dupri to marry
a billionaire?
That billionaire. And to have a baby and then get divorced and then be seen with Jermaine Dupri. Kind of like Ashton Kutcher leaving Mila Kunis and then going off with Demi Moore and then coming back to Mila Kunis. You know, it's
I love this color, y'all. I love it so much. It's my favorite one.
There's a lot of stuff.
I should use a different one.
We live in the world of truth now.
Let's try the other one. But I just love that one so much.
Because he's been harassing her for years.
I'm gonna go in and try this one. I'm gonna try that one.
Talk about it.
I can see him.
So when I hear Orlando bringing up the Janet Jackson thing and saying it in his little code word, I know what that means. I know what he's saying. But the truth is Janet is under heavy scrutiny. She did what she had to do to survive. She's strong. It's just that Jackson family stigma.
And rest in peace, Tito Jackson. But Janet just did an interview saying that in good times, because she was a little more developed as a child, they were questioning of even keeping her on the Good Times show as far as her, she was
developing.
Yeah, they were developing fast. When it comes to Hollywood,
I don't know. How y'all like it?
Again,
you
we
like
see
this
the
blush?
stories, we see these stories. What does that say to a Hollywood producer who says, "Oh, she's developing fast"?
Let's get this powder off my face.
How can we stop it? And this is back in Good Times is rest in peace, John Amos. Yeah.
I hope he can.
Yeah. Damn.
I hope he can rest in peace.
Damn. But
I hope.
This is John Amos. This is good.
I hope he can. Listen to me. That whole situation with his death is weird.
It's very weird.
It's weird. And I'm sick and tired of people chalking elderly people dying unexpectedly up to, he was old. He lived a long life. Old people are supposed to die. Yeah, when it's their time. We ain't talking about when people are making it people's time, like with Clarence Avon.
Yeah.
Viable human beings, thriving human beings, regardless of what age they are. John Amos was doing fine, and then there was some arguments in his family. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, no, the fact that his daughter said, "I found out when y'all found out." On social media.
Because the other son was over there doing some other stuff, and then the one son was...
brings up questions. That's all it does. It brings up to say he passed in August, and via October is when it's TMZ or when it's reported.
And he died in August. He been dead all this time. Sounds a lot like my old manager, Richard Nichols, who they said was already dead, but didn't die for a few weeks. Sounds like the numbers didn't add up and they just needed to
Y'all
hold
see this
it.
start happening?
Weird. Weird.
There was another unexpected passing that I just found out about like the other day that Angelo passed.
Yeah.
He was on the couch.
Yeah.
Great guy. Very informative.
Yeah.
Do you know, is there any details about that, or how did that make you feel?
There will be none.
Oh.
I wish I could tell everyone what happened to
Look
my
at the
friend.
little hearts right here, y'all.
But the family's not talking about it, and I'm not going to talk about it. They didn't feel the need to release his cause of death, and I'm going to respect that. But what I will say is when he passed away, there was $250,000 on my head and $150,000 on his.
Wow.
That's all I can say.
Real life.
Real life.
That was crazy.
About Dave McCormick. He said he opposed abortion.
Bro, rap. I don't know what's going on with all this ditty, sticky dicky. Bro, rap. I don't know what he have going on, but whatever it is. They down there doing some music. I'm like, you do it. Let's see what's happening on TikTok with the people from Helene. I might, what's that? But I might,
You can see it spinning.
I might, put something underneath her eye.
No, Alexa.
I'm using rappers and stuff. Like, what is
Right
this?
here, you can see it going through the cane field.
Alright, so let's see what colors we got or whatever.
You can see it spinning.
So I put this. I guess. Could probably put this underneath.
No,
Woo!
come right here. You can see it going through the cane field. You can see it spinning. No,
That's bright. It's cute though.
come right here. You can see it going through the cane field.
It's playing the same thing. I wonder what I do want to see the updates on what's happening at
Right now. But when I say this, I mean this humbly. I mean this in a very sensitive way. And this is no shade to anybody. But I need y'all to understand that y'all have power in y'all tongue. And when y'all speak things out, especially as a generation and how we all just speaking things out, just saying things, we're bringing power, we're giving power to that thing. So for example, we have all these raging storms happening. Hurricanes has always been hurricanes. And of course we had Katrina and some terrible ones that may have happened and ripped up people's cities, their belongings. God, I can only imagine. But it never has been.
All right, so I want
It
that.
don't
That's
seem to ever
cute.
have been as bad as it is now.
Ah,
And
my
I
eyes
think we're giving
watering.
power to it. There's people that's making Facebook posts
My
to get
eye
paid,
watering.
saying, "Oh, we ripped the shreds," or Hurricane Milton done this big one. Hurricane Milton just about to hit. Today's Wednesday. It's
Oh,
about to hit now, like it land today or later on today.
oh, oh, nobody wants
Supposed
to
to,
pick up.
right? And so we're speaking these things out of our mouth, joking.
I hate
Or
that.
whatever way
I
we're
hate that for
just
me.
giving it power, and we're saying, "Oh, it's about to be bad. Oh, I'm so scared." You're speaking fear out of your mouth. God did not give you the spirit of fear. He gave you the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. He gave you the power in your tongue to speak to the storm. He gave you dominion over this earth. If you're walking with Christ and you believe in Christ, then move like it. We have to have faith and speak things out of our mouth that are not as though they are. Speak against that storm. Tell that storm to diminish. Tell it to just rain. Tell that storm to pass you in Jesus' name. And mean it and have faith when you say it, even if it's super small as this mustard seed. Right? We're giving it power and saying that it's going to be this huge thing. It doesn't have to be. If you speak and we all come together and speak against it,
That's
we
cute.
want it. We're speaking like we want it to happen. Y'all, just change the way you speak and how you speak things into the atmosphere.
That's different. This is
Please be
That's how I feel. I feel like what?
that you believe in.
What's happening?
Hey y'all, I know that this is a very, very sensitive time right now.
I don't know. And then I feel like the blush not.
It's very sensitive.
I don't know. I'm used to the little bright one. I'm used to the bright one, y'all. Can I mix it? Let me use the other color and see. Let me use. So I use this one. I'm about to use this one and see.
We're bringing power. We're giving power to that thing. So, for example, we have all these raging storms happening. Hurricanes has always been hurricanes. Then, of course, we had Katrina and some terrible ones that may have happened and ripped up people's cities, their belongings. God, I can only imagine. But it never has been. It don't seem to ever have been as bad as it is now. And I think we're giving power to it. There's people that's making Facebook posts to get paid, saying, "Oh, we ripped the shreds," or Hurricane Milton done this big one. Hurricane Milton just about to hit. Today's Wednesday. It's so.
Y'all feel like we're losing track of time, but I'm here to remind y'all what time it is. It's time to get money. It's time to get rich. So let me introduce you into
Worked all their life and put all their life savings in these houses, and you can lose your house just like that. No, I got me some. Running truck. I got me some kayaks. Clear water, tap water, and clear water. That's the only thing about Florida, man. If you ain't from Florida, now you from Florida, then you pretty much, there it is, dog. There it is. Shit. There it is. That bitch get hard and hard. That bitch get hard and hard like that, y'all. It's coming. It's coming, y'all.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's coming now.
And he on live. I don't know who this guy is.
It's coming, y'all. God damn. Yeah, it's coming. That's the only thing about Florida. If you ain't from Florida, don't do your due diligence. And you don't work all your life, you come from up north, and you want to get your house and all that. Do your due diligence.
Yeah, cause I just said that too.
Anywhere, listen to me. They building
Even though I know.
up in Florida, anywhere, swampland, anywhere, to get you people from upstate. Do your due diligence before you buy your house. Because all those
I just said I wanted to get a place in
upstate that lost all their
Clearwater.
Now look at this shit. They have to go through this shit again. Oh, put all your motherfucking money in these houses. Y'all come from upstate.
So when we vacation, we'll have a place to go to.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real. Tell me, these houses start at 500,000. 500. These houses are $500,000 right now. I'm telling you, these bitches are crazy. They want $500,000 for these houses. And I wish I could get in the car. I can go right down the road.
Okay, you drawing. I ain't gonna hold you.
Update everybody. I'm doing way,
He was doing too much for me.
better than I was. So thank you for everybody who was helping me with that, with my headache, because it was so bad. And I do believe it had to do a lot with stress and pressure, because this part of our head is our stress area. And that's why some people, when they stress, they start losing hair real bad. And these pressure points here was throbbing. I was feeling lightheaded, and I was feeling really, really sick. So I'm feeling really, really blessed. But y'all gotta see this. People are still working. So update that water is starting to rise to get down. It's been raining. It's been raining. Y'all look at the sky.
Yo, I don't know what this about to look like. I'm just doing stuff at this point.
It's windy.
This is
They look crazy. They're moving fast.
37 and Sephora lipstick.
Y'all see the direction it's moving? I just saw a FedEx truck. Whoever's in that FedEx truck need a goddamn raise, because I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. Like, what? I don't even know how yo was like, oh, I'm out of here. Let me get up, put my earphone on, and get on out here. I wish I would.
Yo, my eyes is burning.
Yo, y'all better get these people a raise, and I'm not even playing. You people, what? Get this person a raise. This is wild. So I have all types of updates for you guys. Let's first talk about Hurricane Milton, where he is, and what's happening with that right now.
There, gang, my radar meteorologist Matt Cushing in Sarasota, Florida. Let's get you the latest update on Milton. It's now a Category 4, no longer Category 5. If we take a look on satellite, you can see it's no longer quite as symmetric, and lightning is no longer wrapping all the way around the eye. So a subtle step in the right direction. Air pressures are rising slightly too with each pass the hurricane hunters make, meaning, there's less of a vacuum effect, less suction, and the winds are coming down just a little bit. Still, the National Hurricane Center is expecting a high-end Category 3 or perhaps a Category 4 landfall tonight in this area, so we have to take it seriously. On radar, we can finally see, using our land-based radar in Florida, we can finally see the eye is approaching, and the eye is about to do something very important. Right now, Milton is focusing all its fury in this tightly wound eye wall, or that inner ring of wind surrounding the eye. But notice this loop. This is morphed microwave infrared satellite. Basically appears under the hood, and you can see that inner eye, that tight one, is giving way to a wider one. If we freeze frame it here, you might see a little bit better. That bigger eye wall is beginning to really solidify, and that's going to become dominant. So maximum winds will come down just a little bit, but they'll spread over a much bigger area. That's why we're thinking those same winds will push 10 to 15 feet of surge along the immediate coastline near and just south of that center. The center's probably going to pass somewhere between Tampa Bay and Venice, and we still don't really know where yet. But with the onshore winds just south of the center circulation, this place is
we gonna rock out. We're gonna rock out. We're gonna see.
Sarasota, especially where I am right now. Venice, maybe all the way down towards, like, I don't know, Port Charlotte, in the worst zone for possible flooding and storm surge. One thing to note, too, the storms are hewing a little farther south than the lipstick on. Basically meaning it might be ashore a little farther south where the hurricane center and models are indicating. That's why big risk is going up for places like Port Charlotte, Charlotte Harbor, in the region of Punta Gorda, maybe even Fort Myers and Naples. So y'all, don't let your guard down yet. The risk is increasing for you. Otherwise, here's my final forecast for winds. I think a few gusts to around 105 miles per hour are possible at the coastline. Gusts of like 80 80 plus in Lakeland, maybe 70, 75 miles an hour in Orlando. And also, heavy rainfall near and north of the center. We'll see up to about a foot of rain, and that could affect areas near and just north of Orlando. We also now have some kidney bean-shaped cells popping up on radar. These are cells kind of ahead of the inner circulation of Milton, but I think they are rotating, and they could produce tornadoes.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let me go wash my hands. I'm about to put my jewelry on, then I'm done.
Isolated significant tornadoes. So again, tornado risk is increasing as well and will throughout the day. Now, Milton hits tonight. We're all going to lose power. Your TV will go out, but we'll be here in the app live streaming. We promise we'll be with you every step of the way. Stay tuned and stay safe.
I want to show y'all how close it was, and this was probably like an hour ago. How close it was. Look at that. It's much closer now, and I'm going to show you some updates. So I definitely want to talk about how I was feeling when I was waking up. So at first I didn't have no headache when I woke up. I got some rest. I was feeling way better. But then as I got up, as I told you before, this area here, of course, stress started bothering me. But then I started getting clustered, like little small clusters.
Yo,
and then
I'm not gonna lie. I want to take this off my eyes.
And I'm like, look, I can't do this. So I started trying some remedies. Like, I decided to use some.
I don't know if I like it like that. I wish it was more like. I gotta look in here. I wish it was more like the color of my lips.
Better oats. I ain't even. What's up? Did Hurricane Milton hit already? Specifically in Miami? Like, as in Miami, Florida? Don't mind the way I look right now. I just woke up.
I guess not, y'all. I guess I'm gonna just have to leave it the way it is. Because I think I got.
I am confusion. No, seriously, I am confusion.
I don't have that color. So, it is what it is. I don't know how long I'm gonna have it. Oh my eyes, though, I ain't gonna hold you.
She doesn't know if her and her kids are gonna make it until tomorrow. And I'm genuinely confused right now because I feel like I'm on planet Mars. Like, I feel like the hurricane hit already and I wasn't here for the hurricane. And I'm confused. I'm so serious. I'm not even joking right now, guys. I'm being serious. If anybody is from Miami or any of those areas around there, can you please check in? So for my sanity, I know that I'm not crazy. Cause I didn't hear any thunder. I didn't hear any wind. Not even a little. Please let me know I'm not crazy. Please. Did Hurricane Milton hit already?
She is drawing.
Specifically in Miami? Like, as in Miami, Florida?
She is drawing. Every time I put lotion on my hands, I be feeling like I be having to put lotion on my face. Like, I want to go like this. I don't know why. It's just a natural habit.
People get hitting me talking about some, hurricane's supposed to be hitting Florida, bro. You still going for real? What's hurricane? A wet fat? Oh, you thought I was about to cancel my... Let me tell you something. What they say, hell or high water? You might catch me in the eye of the hurricane. You're going to see me with a poncho on and an umbrella over my head, whining by myself.
He drawing.
I swear to God, I do not care. Hell or high water. God himself have to come down here right now and tell me not to go to Miami. And even when he say that, I'm asking if you want free tickets to Juve. Hey! Yo, people get hitting me talking about the hurricane's supposed to be hitting Florida, bro. You still going for real?
There's a guy named Lieutenant.
But this is my first time buying the fur.
Okay.
I'm gonna smoke this whole family here. We got our hurricane water is ready.
Oh, it's pouring. Where they at? Alright.
Thank you for the follow, everybody. Thank you for the gifts.
Let's see, y'all. I just picked these necklaces out as my choice of necklace for today. I don't know if they're going to layer right. I don't know nothing. I'm just going to try them to see. Oh my gosh.
That's what I was saying is that this was not cleaned out. The gutters are full. These gutters are underneath were full. So it's not properly draining.
And they live right now, y'all. Look.
I mean, we can open up the pool and
That's crazy. I would have definitely let out the water in my pool. That would have been the first thing. I would have. What? You know what I mean, Baba?
We are just going to get a lot of rain and probably a lot of down trees, lots of wind.
My necklace ones aren't even necklace on. The way y'all want them to necklace on. But it is what it is. You can't even see my other necklace, y'all. I got this little chain.
It has that gutter that goes out underneath there. No, I do care and I own this home.
Then I got my little ring that I like to always wear.
We just bought this house in August? No, July.
Oh wow. We bought the house in July and it's already flooding.
Experienced a storm like this here in this house before. This is Lakeland, Florida. It's literally just some rain. They said the house is not worth your family's life. We have to stay here now.
She said, well, we have to stay here now. Like, bro, what?
I'm not a renter. I own this house.
I'm gonna put something in my hair because I'm about to just do that. Let me take this back off. Everybody is not in a fan of everybody is not a fan of being a homeowner, y'all. So some people don't understand when you go through certain things or saying certain things, how it affects you in the long run, you know. Because more than likely, 9 times out of 10, some people don't understand because, one, they're not a homeowner or they don't want to be.
It's a lot of water, but it's fine. You should read these comments, though. They're hot to go in here. Turn off the water. I was like, we should just get some paper towels, and they were like, oh, they must be renters because they don't care. And then they were like, their house is the house is not worth it, but your family is. We have our family here safe. Yeah. We're fine.
So my makeup, yo, I don't know why, but I don't like that it's like light right here. I'm gonna go back in my concealer.
I think everyone in the chat agrees with that. Literally greened it like this far below.
Put some right there.
Okay, so
And let me
she's gonna go and turn the drain cleaner on. That's cool.
I need to wash my brushes off.
It's not mold, it's dirt.
So I'll probably do that.
It's just dirt. We just had to move all this furniture. I know the hurricane has not even hit yet. It's only 3:30.
Wow.
Oh, well, mold will set in, yes, if there's water damage, but this will dry. Yeah, we got 40s. We'll be fine. Yes, I'm next to Winter Haven. I'm in Lakeland, Florida. Oh my God, Eddie! With the roses, that was cute. Thank you. Just go sit on the little benchy. Thank you very much for the gifts, everybody. I promise it is fine. Look. The water stops
for today. Oh yeah, let's open up this jewelry and see what's in here. That's why I didn't get up yet. I'm not gonna put I'm putting on my boots, but I'm not gonna put my boots on because we don't work in the house for our shoes. Let's see what this is.
Thank you. I know that there's so many people in here.
It's tangled up.
A charger because I am at 10% battery. Thank you so much for all the gifts. I got my mother, father-in-law here. They brought their dog. We also have 4 cats and 3 dogs that we let out every hour.
My necklace is tangled.
They're not fans of going out in the rain, but they know. Thank you everyone for being in here. Thank you for the gifts. I'm in Lakeland, Florida, about 45 minutes from Tampa.
Oh wow.
There's 11,000 people in here.
45 minutes from Tampa and they getting that much water already.
So the hurricane won't be here till about 8. So you see how there's no water like right here around the pool area, and it's just like in this section. That's because these drains are not properly clean. That's not like, it just needs to move out. It'll move out. You see how it's moved, the pool is leveled up there? Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you everyone for being in here.
Yeah, I thought that was really not smart. They should have emptied the pool.
I forgot to lower what? No, I didn't forget to lower the pool. We drained the pool. We drained the pool about 6 to 12 inches off. Like it was well under. It was like down to here.
No, it need to get drained more out all the way completely.
On the drain right now, so it's not flooded like that over on that side.
We drained the thing for a couple of inches. Like what?
13,000.
Yo, I'm mad I'm sitting here, gotta go through this.
Thank you so much everyone for the gifts.
Why would they put this in a bag like that?
Thank you. We're in Lakeland, Florida.
In a package. They should have put it in a long package instead of this in a little package and getting wrecked. I don't even know where we got this or where this from.
I have one next to in my office next to my makeup desk. This is our charger. Hi, okie dokie. It's a little wet out here, girlfriend. You gonna come hang out in the hurricane? This is Oakley. This is my niece. Say hi. We are okay, guys. Don't go too far, girlfriend. Don't go farther. We're in Lakeland, Florida. We're about 45 minutes from Tampa.
Okay. Oh, that's cute. Once it get untangled, okay.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, that's cute. Once it got untangled.
This family is protected. They were mandatory evacuated here to our house where it is safe. Our back porch is just holding a little bit of water. It is perfectly fine. Everything's fine. It's okay. We are safe here. We are in a block home. We have about, 4 inches off of the ground there. The
That's
only
cute.
reason that this is
Should I
holding
still
water
put the
right now
locket
is
on
because
there?
that is
I think I should take this one
for
off.
this hurricane. That is our fault as homeowners. However, it's just some water. It'll go away. It'll be fine. Thank you for being in here. Thank you for the gift, Steven.
Okay.
Oakley, Oakley is just
That's
having
why I
the
do it
time of her
tighter.
life. We are actively draining the pool, but the rain is filling it up faster. We're in Lakeland, Florida. We're about 45 minutes from Tampa. This is not AI. I am a real girl. Hello. My name is Lacey, Purple Ducky. I'm a gamer on here and play Fortnite. However, right now, I am in a hurricane. The hurricane is not supposed to hit us. Right now, this is an outer band. It's not supposed to hit until about 8 p.m. tonight. I'm in Lakeland, Florida, about 45 minutes from Tampa. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, everyone, for being in here and hanging out with us. I can't believe you guys are tapping
So that was
much and
cool.
sharing. I really appreciate it. You're in Lakeland, Florida, too. Be safe, girlie. Yes, we are safe here. Oh, my gosh, Mom! That's my mom. My mom just said that. Shane, did you see that? My mom is in Brandon, Valrico, Florida. She is closer to Tampa than myself. Thank you for the hand hearts.
I don't got nothing put on my hair.
Oakley is having a grand old time. This is how you enjoy a hurricane. You enjoy this side of it. My family is safe. There's no lightning right this second. This is an outer band and a lot of rain. The only reason that this is holding water is because it wasn't cleaned properly before the storm came. No, this is not an evacuation area.
Yo,
Get her what?
why is this hooked in my hair?
Get your kid, please.
And then it broke my necklace.
I mean, technically, that's not my kid. But she's having so much fun. Have you ever played in the rain before? Come on now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not even lightning. There's no thunder. It is just a lot of rain. Do you hear that giggle? She's so happy. She's safe and happy. Are you happy? Yeah.
Are you happy? Yeah.
She said, haha, cute. We have plenty of towels, and she's going to be perfectly fine when she gets inside. This is going to be a core memory for her. So cute. Okay, pull me off the ground. Careful, Oakley. All right, guys, I'm in Lakeland, Florida. We're about 45 minutes from Tampa. We have our family here with us that are staying with us because we are not in an evacuation zone. You are so wet. Aunt Heather's going to go get you a towel. You're going to play in that too? Wait, don't splash it out. We don't need more water on the ground, okay? Okay, you just go put it in the other one.
Just like this? Or not at all? I'm trying to debate, y'all. I'm doing all this with these days on necklaces. Okay.
Y'all done?
That's good.
We are actively
It was just left it on the last time,
right
but
now, but the rain
I don't
is
like
filling it up quicker than it is draining.
chokers. I wouldn't mind it sitting there. But now when I start feeling like I can't breathe.
That is free water. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. He said, you want me to get more bins and get some free water? I said, okay. Oh no, I'm not charging. I might have to end the live.
All right, y'all.
I'm not getting a charge here. Yes,
I'm
we
out.
are safe.
I'm finished.
Keep
I'm done.
the water inside.
I came.
Okay?
I conquered. I said, do not disturb. This is my fit. This is my makeup.
Let's not do that.
Just a little razzle dazzle I did to my hair. And my slippers. Because I don't wear shoes in the house. But this is my outfit. This is what I look like. And I'm out. Bye.